10 Democrats voted with the Republicans to censure Representative Al Green. Disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. And this is what I've been saying about this party right now. We are so wrapped up in trying to hold these social and political norms and these rules of decorum that no longer exist, that have been completely disregarded by the Republicans, MAGA, and the GOP. No one stood on the Republican side and called for a censure of Marjorie Taylor Greene for wearing political clothing to the speech. No one called for a censure of Marjorie Taylor Greene or Lauren Boebert when they heckled Joe Biden during the State of the Union, nor did Joe Biden have them removed from the chamber. No, they sat there, they heckled him, and he dealt with it. Now we have 10 of our own party, these 10 right here, voting with the Republicans. If any of these are your representatives, you must make sure that they no longer continue to be your representative. Each one of these representatives are up for re-election next year, and each one of them needs to be primaried and voted out of office. If you've ever wanted to run for office and you live in these districts, this would be a good time because you're going to have the backing. This was disgraceful. And I call upon party leadership, Hakeem Jeffries, to remove each of these 10 from any committees that they sit on and replace them with people that will actually act in the best interest of the American people. This was not acting in the best interest of the American people. This is complying to an authoritarian, and we must stand firm. This is not how an opposition party acts. This is how we lose our democracy. I don't care what their reasoning was. We need to stand in opposition at every turn. The only ones we should be supporting in that should have been Al Green. It did my heart good when I saw members of the Black Congressional Caucus and others go with Al Green to the well and sing "We Shall Overcome" over the reading of the censure. This was a blatant act of political theater that we should not have been a part of, yet 10 Democrats joined the side of the Republicans. In my opinion, when that man was thrown out on Tuesday night, every single Democrat should have got up and walked out at that time. But they didn't. So now here we are. He is being censured, and instead of every single Democrat standing with him, being in that well with him, singing with them, they just let it pass. And 10 of them, these 10 right here, allowed it to happen and voted with them and sided with the oppressor. They had sided with the oppressor. This must stop. Call these congressmen, tell them how disappointed you are in their actions. And like I said, if you live in their district, make sure someone is running against them in the primaries to get them out of office. And if they're not, and you've ever had political aspirations, run against them. Displace these 10, because these are not people who are working for the good of the American people. They are working for their own self-interest. The days of bipartisanship, the days of worrying about political norms, and the days of worrying about decorum in our House of Representatives and our Senate is over. The other side has decided that they're going to use any means possible to keep and gain power. We must do the same.